Okay. Hey, gang. It's Dr. Amadio, and I am so glad to welcome you to the Jen's Business Basics class. And we're going to go through some things. If you have any questions, please email me. Those of you that did, hopefully you got a quick response from me. If you didn't get a response from me, please know that I did not get your email. And please let me know, so that I can help you with whatever issue you're facing. Hopefully you can see my screen. This is the Blackboard that you should see for our class. You'll note the README first says that this is an online asynchronous class. So we don't have actual meetings, as I'm sure you know by now, and but everything's online. So many of you took the poll for me. Thank you for taking the time to do that. That asked whether you would like all the course materials up front or whether you want them on a pace so that you knew what was due. Almost all of you asked for the course materials up front, and so I have released them all by week. However, one of you did ask for a pacing sequence. So what I did was just below the planner, let's click on the planner. That's like the homepage for the class. It tells you announcements and what's coming up. But I wouldn't rely on that. You can look at the current week, though. Every Sunday evening, I'm going to switch to be the actual current week. However, God forbid something happens to me, and I'm not able to do that. You'll know that all of the weeks are here, and they're listed by both week number and date. So the starting date of the week. Announcements are self-explanatory. I hope you have seen these. If not, please be sure to check them frequently. The next big thing is called My Lab Business. Now, this is run by Pearson, the book publisher. And there's a book called Business Basics. That's what's recommended for this course. The other course that's concurrent with this, the same course, is also using this My Lab functionality, which is why I added it to this course too. What I hear from the Pearson rep, though, is if you bought the book from the library, or from the bookstore rather, you can return it, get a refund, and buy the My Lab Access card. You need the My Lab Access card, excuse me, to access these assignments. And by buying the My Lab Access card, you'll get the ebook for free. If you are a highlighter person like I am, you can get a loose leaf book for a discounted price, like 24 bucks, I think she said. So here you go to My Lab, all assignments. Now this will look different for you, frankly. Mine, I'm not quite in student mode, and I don't know that I can get there, but you should be able to click that link and it should take you into the assignments and show you what's coming up, what you can do, what your scores have been. Under each week, you'll see that I also, added what to watch videos on YouTube, what to read. Oh, BT Dubs, quick note about the videos on YouTube. If you don't know this already, you can play them at 1.5 times speed. It'll say on the settings, playback speed, set playback speed to 1.25 or 1.5 or at best 1.75. If it's a slow talker, and you can watch that video in half the time, just saying. Okay, or a fraction of the time rather. Okay, then read. When I say read, I mean skim and scan. Like, know where the content is, because you also have to read the first chapter in the book, or the prologue. Prologue is all about you in business, positioning yourself. So your resume, your cover letter, your LinkedIn profile, all of this should match together. It should jive. Oh, and please don't post anything on social media that you wouldn't want a potential employer to see. That may sound obvious and you may already know it, but just put it out there as a disclaimer. Okay, check these out, and then confirm that you have My Lab Access. If you can't get My Lab Access, can't afford it, can't access it, it doesn't work, email me, those who emailed me, hopefully you got a quick response from me. I already said that, but just reiterating that I'm trying to be very proactive with your emails. So if you let me know that you have an issue, I'm trying to get with the rep and solve it right away for you so you have access. I don't want anybody to fall behind. I know some of you didn't yet activate this, and I emailed you last night, I believe. Okay, assignment number 1 is due your resume on Thursday, the 23rd at 6 p.m. Why Thursday? Because I plan to grade all the papers on Fridays. So if you could possibly get them into me on Thursday night or earlier. A couple of you already submitted your resume. I guess you had it in a file. You were able to just upload that. That was perfect. If you could do that for me and do it early, even better. Then I can give you more individual time and feedback and comments than if I am grading 35 at once. So if you can get it into me earlier, that's even better. I don't mind either if you, because frankly, I want you to have a good resume. Like that should be a total outcome of this class. So if you submit your resume and it needs some work, I will send it back to you and ask, do you want me to grade it like this? And by the way, when you see the grade, I have to submit the grade in order to send you back the feedback. So if you want me to do that again, you want to give it another try, you can submit again. Just let me know because I might not see, it may not tell me that you submitted a second time. Okay, the videos I tried to link here for you also. Hopefully you can see my screen and some of the links. And then the assignment 1 instructions. Now the assignment 1 also corresponds with, see how it's purple, assignment 1. I really tried to make this like, there's so much information that I wanted to color code it for you in a way that may be helpful, maybe, okay. So it should be the same color purple. That's the assignment. It's due. If you click on assignments, start here, you can work your way down the page. Assignments are due always on Thursday. Article on ethics, okay. Professional bio. So those are the 3 homegrown assignments. Okay, so those are the 3 assignments that you need to do for the class that are not from Pearson. And they are here. Okay, so assignment number 1 is simply uploading your resume after you go through some of those quick tutorials and look at what resources are available from the campus. Assignment 2 is your current event on ethics in business. On a side note, if you've never seen the movie Dark Waters with Mark Ruffalo, you may want to consider watching that if you have access to it on Netflix or something. It's really worth watching. It's a good movie, and it will challenge your thoughts on business and ethics. Not that all business is bad. It's not at all. It's great. Like it can have tremendous, wonderful impact in the community, but sometimes things happen. So something to watch. Dark Waters, Mark Ruffalo. Okay, he's the Hulk. Assignment number 3, professional biography. Okay, so imagine it's November 2031. So it's 10 years from now, from this November, and you're asked to write a professional bio for a conference you're attending. What do you want that to say? Excuse me. Okay, course syllabus is same as everybody else's. I'd say email me. That comes right up on my phone and my watch and my computer. So the phone, I don't know. I'm working on how to figure out how to check that voicemail, but I don't know yet. Okay. The course is completely online. Yes, we went over that. Course objectives. Hopefully you'll get a little bit of taste of business, some concepts. It's more about you in business than it is business. Like business is such a big topic. All of the books behind me, including my dissertation, are on some aspect of business. There's management, there's technology, there's finance, there's accounting, there's marketing. There are so many aspects to the bucket of business that many different types of people can find their niche. right? So this course is an introduction to a little tiny piece of that. And more is about how you fit in the scope of these things. So all of those assignments are more about you and your perspective. And obviously your resume is 100% about you, as is the bio, right? How do you fit into this environment? Your outcomes, you'll learn things, you'll hopefully communicate, at least with me, and you can find some resources and on different topics. There's tons of resources. I will show you in just a second all of the resources. Let's see. Required material is here, the MyLab Pearson eText access card. You can get it from the library. I believe you can get it right through Blackboard. That's what the rep told me. One of you last night had tried that, and they were able to access the purchase MyLab right through the Blackboard portal, and were emailed a code. So thanks for doing that and for letting me know. I appreciate that. This is our whole course schedule. Now, to ease up a little bit, I converted some of these assignments to extra credit, and they will be 1 point extra credit on your final exam grade. You'll see the ones that are highlighted. I wanted to dial it back a little bit because I realize this is an intro class. It's a gen ed class. And you have a lot of other classes and apparently a lot of stuff going on. And many of you are working, and I applaud your effort. So after hearing all of that, I decided to convert some of these to extra credit. Now, if you want to do all of them, you will be fantastic. It will only improve you and your position in business, right? And your concept, your understanding of all of these different vocabulary words and concepts and structure. And so when you're actually in the workforce, if you are already, this can give you extra tools, right, in your tool bag. That's what this is. This is all about building your tools. Some of them, you'll see there's one for each chapter, one MyLab thing for every chapter. Sometimes there are multiple chapters per week, but for the most part, they are 1 chapter per week reading. When I say reading, I mean skim and scan. I don't mean read the highlighted or read the headline only. I mean, like, read quickly. So if you don't know, hopefully maybe you learn how to read quickly, or you can Google it. If you read like this, okay, so I have a piece of paper. Someone taught me this trick, and maybe I saw it on YouTube, but if you go 1,000 and you move your finger across the page and you don't read the words, you just say 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, and you keep doing that 1,000, 1,000, right? And you move your eyes, move across the page like that. Your brain will get used to your eyes moving across the page, and you will train yourself to read far more quickly than if you don't do that. And trust me, I had to read the same sentence 3 times for many years in order to understand it. And now I have a doctorate in education, all because I learned the 1,000 trick. There's a little bit more to it than that, but that definitely helped in my story. There is an exam. Let's see, the final exam. I don't know. Oh, you have an assessment on chapters 1 through 5 in week 5. All right, that will be on Blackboard. Okay, so here's our breakdown of grades. So test 1 is that 1 to 5 test, 10%. Assignment 1 is 10%. Assignment 2 is 10%. Assignment 3 is 10%. Your assignments in MyLab are 10%. Your final exam is 25%. Your participation on Blackboard, interaction with me, is 25%. And for any extra highlighted things, I'll give you 1 point extra credit on your final exam. Sounds good? Okay, hopefully that adds up to 100. Kind of scrolling quickly there. Okay, course materials. And this, by the way, is also in Blackboard under full course material by week. Wow. Okay, so some thoughts on intro to sketchnoting. So sketchnoting is taking notes by drawing pictures, a mind map, for example, or a diagram, or literally a sketch of a picture is sketchnoting. So if you think in pictures, you may want to check out sketchnoting. Otherwise, you can skip that. Again, watch these in super speed mode, and then read as in skim these items and the book. Then do these things. Okay, so this is for week 2, business mindset. We're going to watch this video, we're going to read these things, and we're going to do this stuff. The chapter 1 video assignment in what's it called? Now, this is every week. Okay, every week. Please don't confuse the highlights here. Highlights here are not extra credit. These are only the stuff in the syllabus highlighted as extra credit. These are not extra credit. I just had to identify that they had to be attached. I'll tell you what they are. So that's week 4, Hansen. So if we go to week 4 and we see we have Hansen and Lloyd, I attach them here. 6 dilemmas. They're color coded, Hansen and Lloyd. 6 dilemmas, and then corporate responsibility is right here. Your Pearson assignments are literally right here on Blackboard. So if you just click on the week and use the links and do what it says, this should be all the navigation you need. All right. Assignment 2 instructions are doubled up here, but it's best to work through my assignments because I think that's where you can upload your assignment. Yes, it is. Okay. All right. Lastly, if you need to reach me, my email is right here. And resources for students. If you are having trouble or you need help in any capacity on campus, literally all of these people are lined up to help you. They totally want to help. Advising, bursar, payments, police, care. Okay, so there's all kinds of cares programs and caring and care for you and care for your children and care for all kinds of things. Learning access program, that's come up a lot. If you need an accommodation of some sort, you need to work through the learning access program. Email lap@stockton.edu. They're quite responsive and they're very busy, but they'll get back to you. Okay, so if you need any of these issues, if anything happens to you, please check this page first. These people want to help you. I want to help you too, but they are really equipped to help you. Okay, I think that's it for now. If you have any questions, please reach out to me by email and I will respond promptly. Have a great weekend.